Y'all ready for a meal prep? Now y'all know I'm in the trenches, so I had to prep some meals. So let me show you how I do it. Okay, y'all, I'm starting out with my ground turkey. I'm adding in some ooey all-purpose, some shut your mouth steak, some Worcestershire sauce, and some onions for moisture. Now I'm gonna get in there with my hands. I'm gonna go ahead on and mix this all together. Now once I get done with that, I'm gonna go ahead on and pad them up into burger patties, and then I'm gonna move on over to the stove to cook them up. Now I'm not gonna cook them all the way, y'all, cause I'm gonna still put them in the oven. Now I'm gonna remove them to my sheet pan and start on my chicken. Now I got some chicken breasts right here, y'all. I'm just cutting them up real thin, and I'm gonna go ahead on and season them with some avocado oil, and then y'all I'm going in with some of my ooey all-purpose and some of my earthy herby Creole. Now y'all I'm gonna go ahead on and put them in the pan and go ahead on and cook them up. Now again, I'm not cooking them all the way. I'm gonna put them in the oven later. Now for my salmon, I'm gonna go ahead on and get them cut up, add my avocado oil, I'm adding some succulent seafood seasoning and some earthy herby Creole. Now I'm gonna go ahead on and get them on the stove and get them cooked up as well. Now again, I'm not cooking them all the way because all of this is going into the oven. So into the oven it goes. Now while that's in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and get in here and cut up my taters. So I'm cutting up both of my taters. I'm going to go ahead on and put them onto a baking sheet because they're going in the oven too. And I'm going to go ahead on and add in my ooey all-purpose seasoning and my earthy herby Creole, some salt, and some avocado oil. Now I'm going to get in there and mix that all together. And then y'all, into the oven it goes. So now y'all, my meats are out of the oven. So let's work on these veggies. I got some broccoli right here. I'm just going to go ahead on and chop it up. We're going to steam them. So I'm putting them in my steamer. I'm going to go ahead and pop that lid on and let them steam. Now for my green beans, I'm adding them to my pan. I'm adding in some garlic paste. I'm going in with a little butter spray. And then I'm going in with some salt and some pepper. Now I'm going to go ahead and saute that up. And honey, it's ready to go. Now y'all, the last thing is my spinach. I'm going to go ahead on and add it to my pan. Add in some onions. Add in some chicken better than bouillon. And some water. And I'm also going to add in some butter spray. So now I'm just going to let it cook down. And I'm ready to go. My potatoes are out of the oven. So let's put this together. I got the salmon going in one plate. Then I'm going to add my burger patty in the next one. And then my chicken in the last one. So now for my potatoes, I'm adding in the red potatoes with the chicken. And once I get that in there, y'all, I'm going to go ahead on and add the sweet potatoes in with the burger and the salmon. So now, y'all, the green beans are going in with the salmon. And the broccoli is going in with the chicken. And the spinach is going in with the burger. Okay, y'all, I'm all done. Let me flip this camera around so y'all can see it. Ooh, wait. Now, don't that look good? Honey, honey, honey. Let me go ahead on and get my tops on so I can get these stored away in the refrigerator. Now, I only did 3 days. Y'all check with me on the next 3, okay? Okay, y'all, that's my meal prep. So go ahead on and put this in rotation because that's good right there.